We're Freedom Fighter Forever, and this is the first annual Veterans Day trip. We've set up veterans with an all-expense-paid trip to the best catfishing lake in Texas, Lake Tawakoni. Let's meet the veterans. Chad, an Army veteran. Dustin, a Navy veteran. And Justin, also an Army veteran. We found the perfect place for the veterans to stay. This property stretches across a narrow peninsula with an amazing front door view of the lake and a private dock on the inlet in the back. The cabin, known as the Oasis on Lake Tawakoni, is an outdoorsman's dream. And with amenities like fire pits, a hot tub, and a game room, this place was made to relax and have a good time. The living room and kitchen are a huge open area with fishing and hunting decor everywhere. With unique features like antler chandeliers. Downstairs are 3 spacious rooms. And the upstairs room features a mini fridge and a ping pong table. Out back is a NASCAR-themed game room with unique race memorabilia on all the walls. The veterans can hang out and connect here while playing a few games like shuffleboard, darts, and pool. It's day 1, and the veterans meet up with their guide James at the Whisker Fish and Launch location to head out on the lake. With the strong winds blowing, the ride out is a little rough. Once the guys arrive to the fishing hole, James shows the veterans how to read the fish finder and locate the large catfish they're looking for. Next, he sets up his rigs. Using a drifting technique, James sets up multiple poles using shad for bait and allows the boat to drift with the current while dragging the bait along the bottom of the lake. Once all the lines are out, it's a waiting game to see what pole the fish hit first. And it doesn't take long. Chad has a fish on. It put up a fight, but it isn't a 30 to 40 pounder like they hoped. Unfortunately, a storm is moving in fast, so they call it a day without getting the monster they came out for. But it was still a good day. It's day 2, and the veterans are back on Lake Tawakoni. It's a little colder today, but skies are clear and no storms in the forecast. Today, James will be taking them to a different fishing hole to catch their limit in smaller catfish. The limit for the day, 75. Once they get to the fishing hole, James baits the poles with his own personal stink bait that he's perfected for catfish, with secret ingredients that he doesn't tell anyone. Whatever it is, it smells worse than it looks. Once the poles are baited, they drop the line and wait for a fish to bite. Catfish pellets are thrown out to attract the catfish to the area. There's a few misses to start the day. Even got one of the lines hung up on something. James has some experience, so he gets it loose pretty quick. Not long after getting his line back in the water, Chad hooks the first fish of the day again. And it's putting up a fight. But it's not a catfish like they want, it's a carp. It's a good photo op anyways, and James knows the perfect angle. The fish are biting now, and they start catching one after another. They're looking for the perfect keepers, about 10 to 12 inches long. After a few good hours of fishing, they're almost limited out. One more catfish to make it 75. And Dustin gets it, number 75.
Amazing. That blast. Give it an
Back at Lake Tawakoni Marina, they check out the catch for the day and try to decide who caught the biggest fish. The Freedom Fighter Forever first annual Veterans Day trip was a success. Getting veterans together is what it's all about. But before James cleans the fish, they still need to take a photo. And again, James knows the perfect angle. Thank you to Whisker Fishing. Book your next fishing trip at whiskerfishing.com. Thank you to our Airbnb host. Book your stay at the Oasis on Lake Tawakoni. Go to freedomfighterforever.com to see what we are all about and see how you can help connect veterans. If you're interested in joining us or sponsoring us on our next trip, email us at contact@freedomfighterforever.com. Follow us on social media for updates on upcoming trips and events.